It is Robbie Fox, and we are outside Madison Square Garden for UFC 268 weigh-ins, where I will be there with Paddy The Baddy Pimblett. I can't wait for this event. Let's go in. We just did your first UFC weigh-ins at the Garden. What'd you think?
Sick, lad. Can't wait for to be up here myself, lad, doing one of these weigh-ins, because obviously my last weigh-in and I'd only had media there. Can't wait to, lad, when I walked in there and everyone started screaming, lad.
Dude, I'm talking Paddymania.
Yeah, lad, it was sick, lad. Everyone started going bananas, lad, and that's what it's going to be like every single time I walk out anyway, lad.
All right, let's get your picks for the card. First fight, Oozman versus Covington 2. We kind of talked about this one. You're not a Covington guy.
No, Covington's an absolute mushroom, lad. I can't be dealing with him, lad. I don't like the man, so I want to see him get knocked out. I want to see us get his nose broken, his jaw broke.
How much of you is saying that because you don't like him? Or if he was like a nice guy?
Probably want him to have a decent scrap, lad, but I think he's going to get knocked out in 2 rounds.
Another rematch in the co-main event, Rose Namajunas versus Wylie Zhang 2. I was just telling you, Rose is actually the underdog for this, which is crazy.
I've been saying Rose all week, lad, and then I've just been watching that video when I'm proper 50-50 now, I'm proper torn, lad. And then Blaze wants way to win, lad, so he's got me on the fence even more.
He's the biggest Wylie Zhang fan in the world.
Lad, I've got to stick with Rose just because I've said that the whole way through, so I've got to stick with Rose. I've got to.
With your gut, yeah, you can't go with your, you can't make that change. Geichi versus Chandler. This
is one. Geichi, lad.
Easiest one? I feel like this is such a toss-up.
Anyone could put. I like Geichi, lad. I proper like Geichi. He's a nice man and he's an absolute brawler, lad. He has a scrap, lad. You can't go wrong watching him, lad. So I'm going with Geichi.
You think if he wins this, can he win the title?
Yeah, definitely. Whoever wins that fight's going to fight for the title next, more than likely, aren't they? I think Islam needs to fight like Dariush or something like that. Islam needs to fight someone else who's in the top 5.
Shane Burgos versus Billy Quarantilla. You know a lot about these guys?
Not a lot, but I've seen more of Shane's. Shane Burgos' fight than I've seen of Billy, so just because of that, I'd say Shane, you know what I mean? Because I haven't seen that many of Billy's fights. Edgar
versus Cheeto Vera fight. This is New Jersey guy for me. I have to go with Edgar.
I'm going Edgar, lad. It's got to be Edgar. He's a legend, lad. I can't pick against him, lad. He's the boy. Cheeto did look bigger than him, though, which is crazy because Edgar was the lightweight champion. So it's mad, proper mad how he's fought at all them different weights and had success at them all. He is a legend, lad.
What do you think about Ian Gary's debut, a fellow Cage Warriors champ?
Ian's going to win. I'm suspecting he's going to get a TKO in 2.
Are the Cage Warrior guys, do you guys kind of all stick together, root for each other in a way?
Yeah, of course. We all want to see each other do well, because we come from the same show. We've come up like the same ladder, so to speak, you know what I mean? So that's what we want, lad.
The European takeover coming to the UFC right now.
It's coming, lad. It really is.
You predicted your first fight perfectly. You said, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to have the craziest walkout, I'm going to have one interview, and then everyone's going to be talking about Paddy.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, lad. I always knew it was going to happen, and I've said it in podcasts, I've said it in interviews leading up to the fight. And even years ago, I'll have one fight in the UFC, I'll have one interview, and everything will blow up.
Is that as far as your magic 8-ball went, or do you know how the next fight's going as well?
Carry on, lad. It's going to carry on just the way it's going, lad. It's just going to keep muftiing people, lad, and racking up wins and racking up followers and zeros in the bank account.
You're going to have a good appearance on the Jumbotron tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. You know that.
All right, thank you very much. This is Paddy The Baddy and Robbie Fox with a UFC 268 pre-fight show.